Excellent question. I have a personal stake in this. I'm actually the only one of us who still has a child at home. I have a 14-year-old at home. We need organized recreational activities for kids. That means more park space and more programming in the park. We need organized sporting activities for kids. I'm a former high school and college athlete. I believe in organized sports, and I absolutely want to encourage that for our kids. I'm one of the founders of the Neartown Little League, which I founded because I didn't see inner city kids having enough opportunities for baseball. I also solicited the first gift for the downtown skate park, the Lee and Joe Jamel skate park. They have to be activities that kids want to get engaged in, and skateboarding is something that encourages kids and gets them out there. I'd also like to see an expansion of our Spark Park program. That is the best example I know of a public-private partnership. It's a coordination between the school, the city, and corporations putting excellent playgrounds in neighborhoods all over the city. There's a role for us in all of this. Thank you.
As I said, I have 5 children. I'd say it has to do with 2 things. This crisis in child obesity has to do with diet, one thing, and particularly in families of lower income. I've gone shopping with them, and they don't buy healthy foods. And I asked the mother why, and she said, "Well, these things fill up, cut their appetite very quickly." So there's some behavior patterns in terms of diet that the city and the Harris County Hospital District and others have to take to change the patterns of eating, particularly in lower income families. The second thing is inactivity. And we need to be a city, a walkable city, a bikeable city, a city that, in spite of the weather sometime, it's okay to get outside. And I like his idea of the mayor's monthly fun run. I think those kind of things are very important. I will do that. It's also access to information. We really need to expand the network of neighborhood health clinics. If any of you are familiar with the Ready Clinic, a $20 charge was a deal buster for a lot of poorer families. So we've got to give them access to preventive care and primary care, and we'll have a healthier city.
Let me give you some specific things, because I think your question requires some specifics. One of the things that I will do as mayor is work with the school districts on their diets to try to make sure that our schools have healthier diets for our children. Second thing that I will do is encourage our school districts to maintain and or return to physical education classes in school. I'll try to make sure that our parks have adequate after-school activities that require physical activity on the part of our kids. Now let's go back to the issue that I've been talking about all day, and that's education. The city can play a big role in educating young parents on childhood obesity and the relationship between childhood obesity and their diet. And it's got to be an effort that we lead, but we've got to engage the whole community. So we've got to have educational programs that start with us, but go out through this whole community. It's not inconceivable to me that we could have an organized program on Sundays where every church in this city is talking about childhood obesity at the same time. And we are lifting up a prayer for better health and the fight against childhood obesity. But somebody has to lead that fight. And as mayor, I'm willing to lead that fight.
My generation didn't have very good diets, but we were very physically active. Former track star, was fourth in the Junior Olympics wrestling, lettered in football. It was a physical activity in our generation. We need to change. And a good place to look at is look at our Head Start programs. What is the number one thing we look in there for that program? Is nutrition. What we need to do is we need to work with, since we have so many school districts, work with somebody like the Harris County Department of Education. Work with the Public Health and Environmental Services organization with the county. Let's do programs that they're already looking at, where it starts with 1, health education, 2, physical activity, and 3, getting all the partners involved. That means teachers, staffers, parents and the child. That program has shown great success, and that's what we have to do.